Welcome friends, my name is Denise and I actually have a ship with me video today. I really do make sales. I just haven't been capturing the content. I've just kind of been in one of these like hunker down in my garage, get things shipped out mode. Today I'm changing that. I'm going to share with you what sold basically after the close of the post office on Saturday, and we are talking the big holiday shopping weekend of Thanksgiving, and what sold yesterday, and maybe a couple of things trickled in this morning. So today, 11 items. I think I have like a $47 ASP, almost $600 in sales. I think we should just get started right away. The first item I am shipping out is an item I've had for a little bit. The first couple of items are, this is just a really lovely Vince. I really feel like I should steam this a little bit, but your girl is just focused on getting these items out. I'm gonna pop over to my Goodwill afterwards. This has been in storage in a bin, and quite frankly, I don't feel like steaming it. I hope that doesn't bite me in the bum, that attitude. So this is a Vince sweater. It's a mock neck, as you saw. I sold this to an offer from the buyer for $45. I picked up some tissue paper from Costco. They sell 400 sheets for $7.99 during the holiday season. And while I like it and it's a really great price, it's not as long as the bakery paper that you see in my other videos, so I don't love it. I'm not even gonna try to do the top. I already have a box prepared. Next up is just a Rails silk blouse. So, I mean, I talk about it a lot, and we like to, you know, reflect on how fast fashion is a lot of plastic these days. And this blouse happens to be 100% silk. I have mentioned in the past that I have a couple of consignment clients that I work with. One of my consignment clients happened to have a few Rails pieces, and so I typically, it's really style dependent, but I typically don't pick up Rails pieces. Would I have picked up this silk blouse? I don't think I would have unless I was at like the bins, but here we are, $34 offer from buyer. I accepted it because I'm not sure how much more I would have really gotten for a Rails blouse, even if it is 100% silk. I know for a fact I've had it in my closet for a year. So the person that I consign with is actually just super flexible, and she trusts my judgment on what I should charge for things. She doesn't really have an expectation of I need to get X number of dollars for a piece. So that really makes the consignment piece nice. I give her 50% of the profits. She has told me in the past, you know, if you clean up something or if you happen to spend more time on an item and want to keep a little bit more of the profits, please do so. And so I just find that really nice to be able to work with someone who is so flexible and you know, not texting me every day, have we sold anything, have we sold anything. I have worked with some of those people, and they're not my favorite people to continue with as clients. So that's kind of my level of, I like the mellow, here's my stuff. They have beautiful stuff. They take care of it. They're okay with things just trickling in here and there. I have moved with some people to the model of just paying them straight out, like my yoga teacher friends. I used to do more of a consignment style model with them, but now I just pay them straight out, which means I don't you know, send them a little bit of money every time something sells. I just say to them, kind of like a Plato's Closet or something, hey, I write down, hey, I'm giving you $10 for leggings, $5 for tanks, that kind of thing. And the majority of the time, they're just happy to be done with it. This is a Patagonia Better sweater. It's a quarter zip. It's in really lovely condition, and it is a women's extra large. I happened upon one particular day. I didn't find a lot of items this day, but oddly enough, on one rack came out one woman's collection of 5 Better sweaters. There was maroon that has sold. There was navy blue, which has sold. There was black. There was gray. That is the only one I haven't sold yet. So all of these have pretty much sold, and a couple of them have sold for my asking price of $60. This was a buy it now sale of $60. I'm really not loving this tissue paper. See, I'm just a little bit short of what I need, which means I have to use 2 sheets to wrap one item on a $60 item. That means I walk away with $48. I did pay $12 each for these, so that is a $36 profit on the Better sweaters. These half zip Better sweaters sold pretty quickly for me. So if you happen to see them and they're not too pilled, sometimes Better sweaters can be really pilled. I do spend the time to clean them up, but just a kind of word of warning. And it is always so nice. I do mention this every few videos about that kind of shoot your shot price. Like, what is the ultimate price I would like to get for this Patagonia piece? And for me, it was $60. And sometimes you have those people who don't tap into the whole back and forth, offers from buyers, counter offers, that kind of thing. And some people don't even know, you know, if I like an item, I may be sent an offer from the seller. So it is nice when that works out in your favor. The next item I'm shipping out is a pair of Hammies shorts. Now these are corduroy shorts, and this brand seems a little bit obscure. I haven't had them all for about, my goodness, maybe close to a month now posted. I recently sourced these at the Goodwill, and I do love a vintage looking corduroy shorts. I know there are a few brands that make them out of Southern California. I don't think Hammies is one of those brands. I had a woman who was one of our favorite personalities coming back with, you know, I think I have these in my closet for 48 or 45. This person offered me 37 and I accepted, but I did have a person who was continually sending me $20 offers or $25 counters, and I just in the moment hadn't really had them long enough to want to take closer to like 40% off my asking, 50% off my asking, and I'm really happy that I waited. Yeah, I'm not sure about recommending this brand. This is really just kind of what sold. Sometimes I do have the opportunity to say, hey, you know, keep your eye out for this brand. This sold really fast. These are just really one of those items that I feel like are a little bit more obscure. And I don't know how easy it would be to find a brand like Hammies, but aesthetically speaking, if you find like a smaller cottage brand selling those corduroy shorts that look like very beach vibes. These are going to Escondido, California. I think it's worth a pickup. I do think the interest in that style is here. I sold a pair of Mother high-waisted looker jeans. They are black. I found these and a gray pair of mother jeans on the same rack on my same visit. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a more detailed, closer look. Mother puts their style, and I thank them for that, on the inside of the left hand pocket. Now, the high-waisted lookers, they can sometimes have a raw hem at the bottom. These happen to just be regular full length. I didn't bring my roller in. I do want to take some lint off of these. I don't like sending with lint. So I received an offer from the buyer of $75 on these, and yes, I happily accepted. You know, I am just going to say it right now, and I can't really speak for other brands. I'm only going to speak for the Mother high-waisted lookers. They're not dead. You know, skinny jeans are not going away. I feel like they're having a little bit of a resurgence. I'm even going to be so bold as to say that people who bought these jeans brand new are coming back to replace their beloved jeans because they've worn out now. You know, Mother uses a lot of stretch in their denim, and it doesn't take a lot for that type of jean to wear out. I hate to say that, but I really do believe that that's true. Those pants that have a combination of synthetic materials, a lot of stretch to them, they start to show wear faster than like 100% cotton, much more durable denim that just has like 2% elastane or something in it. So it's good for us as resellers, especially if we can find a pair that wasn't worn too heavily. What's up next? I just sold to a college student in my town. Oh, I feel bad. I just want to call her and be like, hey, I'm dropping by your shirt. This is just a Lululemon Swiftly Tech size 4 heathered black. This color is called, it's like a charcoal gray. And yeah. Like Reese, call me. We'll go thrifting sometime. Oh, kind of funny. I rarely sell things like right directly in my town. Thanks for shopping Poshmark. You're a pretty smart college kid. I bet you're gonna make great things of yourself. She sent me an offer of $30 on this long sleeve Swiftly, and I accepted. I know what we have. We have a pair of pajamas. You know what? I think I'm just gonna send them like this because I know they're ready to go. These are just Hannah Anderson après-ski pajamas. I don't have a picture of the label. Let's see. It's right there. So typically known for, actually I'm gonna take them out. People buying organic cotton don't usually want their stuff arriving in plastic. So a funny story about this pajama set is that I actually found these at the bins, and I found the bottoms, and I honestly don't think they've been worn. I have two funny stories about these pajamas. I don't think they were worn. They feel like they're brand new. And you know, I picked them up because I was like, I like them. I found the bottoms. And then I thought, I'm just gonna kind of sit on these. I carry them around. It wasn't for 2 or 3 rotations until the top came out. So they didn't come out as a set in adjacent bins in different parts of the bins. Like they literally came out at a like completely different rotation. I did hold strong on the bottoms, hoping that I would eventually come across the top, that maybe someone had the top and they couldn't find the bottoms, and so they were gonna put them back, and I did win. I had them for much longer than I thought I would in my closet, which is kind of a funny thing to say, but it is very true. I had them in my closet, you know, maybe since last spring, and I really thought that these would be a hot seller. Now, a lot of people wear Hannah Anderson coordinating or similar pajamas in their holiday cards. So maybe these will be making a holiday card appearance. Some of the styles of their adult pajamas are actually unisex. The second funny story about these pajamas is done closet clear out on about 100 of my oldest items. I did 40% off yesterday, and after about 6 hours, I do raise the price back up. I don't leave the price at 40% off. I went back in and I have to raise the price about 73% to get back to that original price point from the 40% off. You can't just raise it 40% because that math doesn't work. And it was around 73%. Well, these pajamas happen to get clustered in with the bulk raising of price that I did yesterday. So they were in my closet for $89 last night. I was offered $35 and I accepted. I think I had them in my closet for $45 or $48. I did not have them in my closet for $89. Talk about a shoot your shot. If they had sold for that price, I would have just, it would have been hilarious and non-intentional. Sometimes I am intentional about my high pricing, but my goodness, not that intentional. The last item that I sold of clothing was this Free People sweater. It's really so cute. It sold for $49. That was the offer of 15% off that I had sold to the buyer and she accepted. Here's the sweater. It's cute. It's like a long, or I'm sorry, it's a short sleeve, kind of bulky, oversized. Here's the front of it. And then the back is just a little striped. I don't really have any call outs or anything to say about the sweater. A lot of thrift stores mark up Free People, and I think that's just kind of across the board. The pendulum has kind of swung back for my thrift store. They don't excessively mark up Free People anymore. They do mark it up a little bit, but not like a ton. So I love that. I think I paid like $10 for this. And I really did kind of have it priced. I want to say at $58. This happened to be a popular sweater, and Free People can just kind of be like that. There can be an oversaturation of certain pieces, and some Free People pieces can sit and sit and sit. And then there's other pieces that are just like a little bit more unique and people are seeking them out. This happened to be one of those pieces that sold for me, I would say probably 3 weeks or a month. And for me, I would consider that to be a fast seller for Free People. Absolutely. So my average sales price, as I mentioned, was I think $47.71 or something. So close to $48 on 11 items. Very happy with that. So the next item that I sold was a tube of NewLash. I found, oh gosh, I think 16 or 14 of these tubes. And it turns out that NewLash is a local company and they had factory seconds that they donated. And so I'm gonna kind of make this a little crinkly to protect it. And with their factory seconds donations, I picked up all of them. It was that they put, I want to say 4 tubes in a plastic bag. I think I got 3 bags. That seems about right. So 12. made them one price. They were a couple of dollars a tube. I've been selling them anywhere. If they were opened and unsealed, I sold them for like $25 a tube. If they were sealed, I sold them for $45 a tube, but the packaging looked a little bit wonky. And so, yeah, I have made a shit ton of money on this new Lastin. I cannot believe it. I sold a pair of Tieks. Now, I had a really cute video from when I found these. You know, I see a lot of resellers say, I don't buy Tieks.
Don't you worry your pretty little self, chestnut Tieks. Even though you're 30% off and no one wanted you, I'll take you home. I'll clean you up. I'll get you posted and find you a forever home. You are adorable.
Okay, I like to just leave $100 sitting on the thrift store like rack. Like, who says that? People are so strange. Like, I don't pick up Tieks anymore. I'm like, okay, too cool for making money. Now these did not sell for $100, but I did recently sell a pair for $100. I didn't have them priced high because of the patina to them. They do have wear to them, so that's why I priced them the way that I did. And they sold, I had them listed for $66, and this most adorable buyer sent me an offer of $64. Hello, cuteness. Who sends me a $2 off offer? Like, how incredible is that? So these are going off. Their color, the color of these is called chestnut. I think they're really quite pretty. I, of course, love the turquoise contrasting soles. I think that's the best part about Tieks. I will continue to pick up Tieks. I sold a pair of size 12 Tieks just a couple of weeks ago for $100. I had them listed at $115. So if you see size 12 women's Tieks, there is a very hot market for them. I think I sold them in less than a week. And the last item that I sold today, also another brand that is a little bit contentious, I would say, in the reselling community, and I don't understand how, but is Rothy's, and I accepted an offer of $52 on these Rothys. They just have a little lint. They're black. Black is like lint magnets, right? So when you take out the insole, you just want to see that it says made in China. That's how you know that they are authentic. I'll give a little show on those. They always get machine washed from me, always. I pull out the soles, I hit them with the sweater shaver. I make sure they are nice and clean before I ship them out, so they are ready to wear when the buyer gets them. I think that's really nice. I know a lot of people feel like they don't want to be bothered cleaning items, and I personally feel like if I am going to charge a premium for items on the resale market, then I want to make sure it's ready to wear when the person gets it. So all of my items are definitely clean, and that's all I have. And I don't mean that's all I have, but those are my 11 sales. Let me pull them back up. We'll get them in the shot. I hope you had people shopping your closet for the holiday weekend. I will be back soon with another video, maybe another offers from buyers video, or maybe a thrift haul. I'm gonna pop over to the Goodwill right now. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much for watching.